Oh, WrestleMania 29 was the worst WrestleMania of all time. It sucked so bad. Something I never said. Now, I will admit that WrestleMania 29 did have its low points. The first half of the show wasn't very great. I was expecting more out of Jericho and Fandango, but looks like Jericho had to carry most of that match. Jack Swagger didn't get his full entrance, which I heard they had to cut for time reasons, so there's always that. And they also cut the Tons of Funk match, which really doesn't matter to me. Overall, I'm not going to talk about the bad because everybody's out there. Oh, this is bad, that is bad, that is bad. But I'm going to talk about some of the good in WrestleMania. Brock and Triple H actually surprised me. I thought that match was going to be bad. It started out really slow and more like just a brawl. And at the end, it got really compelling with Triple H locking the Kimura lock and then Brock able to power out. He did it 2 times, and I think he got DDT'd on either the second or the third time by Triple H, and then Triple H did the pedigree to Brock on the steel steps, and that was pretty amazing. The other thing was Undertaker CM Punk was fantastic. Goes down as probably match of the year candidate, if not match of the year. You know, it's still early in the year, so we don't know if it's going to be match of the year. Next year, when people go to vote, WWE.com, I'm pretty sure this is going to win match of the year. But it is Undertaker, it is CM Punk, it is awesome. Big highlight was the elbow drop to the announce table and the announce table not breaking. Oh my god, that looked painful. CM Punk must have been in a lot of pain. And then we have Rock taking on John Cena in the main event. Of course, we all remember that. But the ending was I don't really know about this match. I knew that Cena was going to win. It wasn't a surprise there. But the way it played out, we had a rock bottom, an attitude adjustment, another rock bottom, another attitude adjustment, a people's elbow, a 5-knuckle shuffle. John Cena did the rock bottom, another rock bottom, an attitude adjustment, and then John Cena was able to get the pin. It was just ridiculous. And then at the end, I believe The Rock said, "This is why I came back." That's what somebody said on Twitter, that The Rock mouthed that. I'm not 100% sure if that's what he said. And then they had to show respect at the very end of the show. Honestly, the way that it went, I would have liked to see John Cena grab the rope, use the tights, do something to get the win, because he did like everything in his playbook. 5-knuckle shuffle, rock bottoms, attitude adjustments. It just came down to the end where it was kind of a lackluster. It was like, okay, attitude adjustment and over. Anyway, the biggest thing to take away from this is that Triple H is still employed in the WWE. Yay, there's that. Mark Henry and Ryback ended sort of a weird ending, but Ryback stood tall at the very end, so we're going to have more for that. We'll have to wait and see. Honestly, I think The Rock will be appearing for maybe one more pay-per-view. I know that was been the rumor for a while, but this was not the worst WrestleMania. The worst one in the recent history has to be WrestleMania 27 with The Miz beating John Cena at WrestleMania. Just wasn't the greatest. It wasn't the worst, though. This year's WrestleMania had great matches, had great moments. Triple H and Brock surprised me, and it was awesome. Punk and Taker, match of the year. And Rock Cena, it was okay. It was alright. But that is WWE for you. They made a huge deal out of it. They made it over the top. It was one of the biggest events of the year. We had a halftime show featuring P. Diddy. Anyway, guys, I want to know your guys' thoughts. Leave your comments and your ratings of the show in the comment section below. I want to know what your guys' thoughts are. Honestly, this isn't the worst WrestleMania of all time, but it's not the best one of all time. Tony Pizza Guy, frag out.